Hello and welcome to the program. Last year, the Ukrainian government approved a roadmap for developing the digital economy, which is aimed at boosting the country's economic growth. The new strategy envisions a transition from a resource-based economy to high-tech production. To talk more about the prospects of Ukraine's digital economy, we're joined in a studio today by Yegor Chernev. He's digital consultant, head of Innovation Nation NGO. Hello, and thank you for joining us.
Hi.
So, first question, this concept of digital economy might sound a bit obscure for certain viewers. Can you explain and develop more about what it is exactly?
Well, this is actually a document for all Ukrainians, for government first of all, and first. We try to develop a roadmap for government, what should be done for the development of digital economy in Ukraine. Because we understand that our resource-based economy is an economy of the 20th century, and we understand that we should transit the model of our economy, and that's why we step by step describe what should be done by government, by Verkhovna Rada, by President, and what we will achieve if we do this. So generally, this is the main aim of this document.
Now, so as you said, that there are steps. What would be, if you, of course, we're not going to sum up the whole document here, but could you sum up the main steps according to you for this transition to a digital economy?
Well, in our point of view, government should play several roles in the development of digital economy. So the first, it's like a leader and experimentator. So they or we, yeah, of course, government should be an example how to apply digital services and digital products in their processes, in digital government, in e-democracy, and in the set of the spheres.
Public sphere, I mean.
Public spheres. So we think that the principle digital by default should be implemented in all spheres of the government, because it brings us the high volume of data, and data is the blood of digital economy. So what exactly the digital economy is? This is economy where the new production factor is data.
Okay, that's the core. That's the core of this economy.
It's not the core, but it's a plus to labor, to land, to capital. So it's additional production factor which makes more efficiently the other factors. Yeah.
So it would be a way, let's say, to get out of this some sort of old paper and kind of post-Soviet kind of mentality. Would it be a way out of it? Would it help at least government to end this bureaucracy that is often associated with this post-Soviet country? Well,
actually, the outcomes of digital economy, it's an increase of efficiency in processes and the fight against corruption. Because if we implement the cashless economy, this is one of the direction of digital economy. So we don't use, let's imagine, that we don't use any cash, any paper money. How somebody, not me, not you, how somebody can give a bribe to some bureaucrats or civil servants?
So, so you're saying that there would be no black market if, let's say, a blockchain economy, digital economy exists.
Yeah, blockchain.
It kind of blocks the
blockchain is just one of the technologies which should be provided, which should be implemented in processes in digital economy. So and actually, it's we call it like a soft infrastructure. This is the environment where data exists and where digital services provides.
Now, there is an interesting example in the Eastern Baltic countries, actually. I'm thinking about Estonia, who's actually an interesting model when it comes to digital economy. It's a model mostly entirely based on this digital economy. But in the meantime, it didn't stop Estonia to be the setup for a big financial scandal. I'm talking the Danske Bank scandal. So this system also does have its limit, and also these e-cards and the e-identity cards where you can't really see who's behind. How to ensure that this digital economy doesn't fall in the same trap? Of course, it's a thing in development than Estonia did with the scandal.
Well, if we compare Estonia and Ukraine, we should understand that Estonia is much more smaller than Ukraine, and it's more easy to implement these all services. Actually, our government, our agency of e-government, right now are working on the implementation of the X-Roads platform. In Ukraine, it calls its name is Trimbita, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a cross-platform solution which connect all databases of all government authorities. If we talk about your question, we don't know. Is the economy, the digital economy, is the best solution for now? But we have to try, because we understand that new technologies appear day by day, and if we don't do anything, we will be in the
lagging down and
in the end of all rankings in GDP or GDP per capita, etc., etc. So, in my opinion, actually, we have to define a little bit about digital economy. Digital economy, it's economy not only of production the digital products, but and the consumption of digital products, because actually I support the development of innovative economy. It's another model which actually prove their efficiency in the world, but innovative economy, it's economy which discover new technologies and new inventions.
So the idea would be to Ukraine to be at the spearheading of a certain
I think
system.
it will be the next step. After the digital economy, we will come to innovative economy, because in digital economy we at least should try to use the digital services and digital products from other countries.
Okay, and learn from these other countries and develop like that.
Yeah.
Now, so the roadmap have been submitted, and the government signed the roadmap. Do you see? Recently, an election happened. Do you see this new government receptive to these changes? Do you see these potential people who are going to work there for like 4 or 5 years? Receptive to this idea of digital economy? Do you see them willing to implement that?
in a short, some paragraphs in a program of new elected president, I saw the something that they call like government in smartphone or state in smartphone. Yeah. So I see that they are ready to move in this direction, and I think this strategy, which was developed by our team, can help them to go to this way.
And now, and then to conclude this interview, what's next, as you said, for your team, and what's the next project? So there is this roadmap. Sorry, but can you tell us more about the next step for you and your team?
Well, our main aim actually to make this strategy as a main document for government and for legislative power, and make it as an agenda for them. So we will promote it, and it's first task, and then the second task, we will detail it and develop the plan of action, how to implement this strategy step by step in small tasks.
So concrete steps to help the government.
We already have the concrete 32 steps or 32 tasks for new presidents or new executive authorities, but we will detail it in the future. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for coming in the studio to talk about digital economy and the roadmap for Ukraine to digital economy. It was a pleasure to have you in the studio today.
Me too. Thank you.
That was Yegor Chernev, digital consultant, head of Innovation Nation NGO. Thank you for watching the program, and stay tuned for the rest.